history lead the Gunners at the break at the Emirates. Hugely frustrating 45 minutes for your former club. Let's get straight to the goal, Tony, because you were scratching your head. Should this have been avoided?
Yeah, we've been up against it, haven't we? You know, there could have been a few more against. You know, the Brighton have had lots of chances, and right from the very off, this is the corner. I like a bit of both, to be honest with you. You know, I like a bit of zonal and a bit of man-to-man marking, and you've got three guys there, Webster, Dunk, and yeah, that are 6'4". You know, you can't let them get a jump on you. You can't let them. They're too big. I used to have it with Duncan Ferguson, who's just gone in at Everton now. You know, if they're that good and they're that big, you have to go and get in their face. You have to go and stop them getting a run and jump at you. In the zonal system that Freddie's employed here, they're always going to get the headers.
But Tony, you're right in that first bit, how is Connolly so unmarked at the heart of they're playing zonal? How can Connolly be so free? They're lucky he doesn't score because in the end it's Webster, but how can you leave a Connolly unmarked at the heart of your seven defenders?
That's why I think you should go man for man. He doesn't, or who's got him. You know, when you're zonal, you take the responsibility away from the players. Yeah, that's a good point. If you go, look, Connolly's your man, we all look, who's got Connolly? But if it's the zonal, they're all going,
it's yours.
Not mine. Not mine. It's a bit of a cop-out, you know, but you can't, you have to, them guys are too big, the central defenders are too big to let go, to go zonal. You need to man-to-man mark those guys. They're going to get more. They're going to get more goals from set plays.
Should they have had more Brighton in that first half with the chances they had?
Yeah, well, we said, you know, Graham Potter, you know, they like to play. You know, they get the ball down and play. They've had more possession, more shots. You know, if it wasn't for Van Leno, they probably would have had more. You know, they played some really nice football. I mean, this one there, smashes it across goal. Connolly could have almost had a tap, but this has been the easy part. Getting beyond Arsenal's midfield, you know, it's just too easy, you know, and I think we saw this the other day. You know, they don't transition. How easy is that?
There's no pressure on the ball, is there?
No, it's...
The midfield three are not getting in the midfield.
They're not active enough, are they? There's not enough... The only urgency Arsenal had is when they went down. But if you look at all the players, they're just ball watching, you know, and they need more intensity, more tempo. The fans have turned after about 25 minutes because they knew Brighton were the better team. Look how much space Brighton get into that midfield. Tony said before, to go to the Emirates should be a tough game. It's been an easy game so far for Brighton, and that can happen.
Matt Ryan's only had to make one save. That was from Aubameyang. Could he have done any better here, the captain?
Down the years, I've always think Arsenal are great up that end. Owen said before the match, you know, get the ball up that end. It's a great header, to be fair. It's what Joe's a little bit unfortunate there. It's a great save as well, but he can do nothing more than head it down in that situation. Maybe put it to one of the sides, but it's a good header. He ghosted into the box, and it's a great save.
They were appealing a couple of times for a penalty, Arsenal. Did they have a case in either of these?
No, I don't think they did. Obviously, I think it's always difficult when you're in the box and players are holding. You see it time and time again. There's Lacazette, you know. But to be fair, they're both tugging on each other. Lacazette arm goes up, so I think it would have been. I think it was one of those soft ones.
It's a bit sloppy, to be honest with you. I don't, you know, advocate actually putting your hands and grabbing people like that. You leave yourself open for fouls. You can use different ways. You can use your body more to get in amongst the other defenders to stop them. You know, you're doing things like that, you run the risk. When you're pulling players like that, you've got to be on the side of the defender and pressurising them.
Would you have bumped them rather than...
Exactly. You use your body more rather than the tugging. It's very continental, isn't it? The Italians are masters at it, the way that they use their body, the body check. It's famous for the Italians.
Right, Tony, you're Freddie Ljungberg now in that dressing room at the Emirates. What do you say to them? What do you say to these players to get them going?
It'd be my same... I would have said the same thing that I said at the start of the match, you know. We need to... You know, we're consistently trying to play the ball out the back. It's not working. At some point, some coach has got to go, stop. We need to play in their half. We need to get on the front foot. We need to put a full press in place. Playing Brighton's half, you know, out-possession them. Getting, you know, a bit of closing down. I've not seen no closing down. No. Not one player has gone, you know, in amongst it. If I was playing alongside Owen, I said, go on, Owen, go on. But it's too easy. It's too easy. You have the ball, we have the ball. It's too open for me. So I'll be telling the team, get in their face.
OK, let's see if there's any improvement from Arsenal. They need one.